Today I'm going to start with the accounting equation and more specifically with assets. Now assets is items that the business use to make a profit. Some examples would be a vehicle that the owner uses to deliver stuff so that the owner can make money and that the business can make a profit. Okay, now we want more assets. For that reason we want more assets, but we want less liabilities. Now to buy assets we can either use our own money, and then if we don't have enough money we can use money from the bank or from anywhere else. Okay, so that's called a liability if it's not your own money. So you can either use your own money or you can borrow money to be able to buy your assets. Now there's a couple of assets, couple of kinds of assets, and the first one is equipment. Now to tell you all of them, there's 6 of them here, and to tell you more about them I'm going to tell you a story. Firstly, I'm sitting in my desk in my classroom, and the desk is called equipment. Some other equipment would be a computer or a data projector. That's all equipment. So I'm sitting on my desk in my classroom and it's raining outside, but luckily I'm inside in a classroom which is land and buildings. So that's the second one. Now I decide to drive to the shop to buy a chocolate, and I drive, rather than walking, I drive with my vehicle or my car, and yeah, so the third one is vehicles. I need money to pay for the chocolate. So I go to the ATM and I withdraw money, and that is bank. I go into the store and the chocolate that I buy is trading stock for the owner. Okay, so the fifth one then is trading stock. And the last one that we're going to look at now is cash float. Now cash float is the money that is in the till that the owner use right at the beginning of the day to be able to give clients some change. Otherwise he has to go to the bank to withdraw money to pay for, to give change to a client. Okay, so that's the 6. All of them are assets. So assets is what we're looking at today. Now assets becomes more on the left hand side or the debit side, and becomes less on the credit side or the right hand side. Okay, so debit side is a plus and the right hand side credit is a minus. Okay, let's look at 1 or 2 examples. The first one is trading stock. Now I can either buy more trading stock so that my trading stock becomes more, and I write the amount on the left hand or debit side to show that the trading stock became more. When I sell the trading stock becomes less, and I write the amount, the 3,000 Rand here, on the right hand side. Okay, let's look at another example. Bank. We can either receive more money in the bank, then the bank becomes more, and we write the 5,000 on the debit side, the plus side. When I give or pay money out, I pay it out and I write it on the right hand side, so the amount is on the right hand side. Okay, so that is assets. We can either have something like trading stock where we buy stuff, and normally another asset is bank where we get the money, and that becomes more on the debit side and less on the credit side. Another asset that I didn't speak about now is cash float. Cash float, I already spoke about that, sorry. Petty cash. Petty cash. And the last one is petty cash. That's a small little box that the owner keeps at the business to be able to pay for small items like sugar and milk, etc. Okay, that's all on assets for today. Thank you.